Okay guys, it is Sophia Breyer here, and I am recording on my mom's phone again because it's just easier to do in this piece of crap. Which I'm going to ask for a video camera for Christmas, but we're off topic here, this video is going to be a Breyerfest tips video, probably part 1, because there's a big list, and each one of them takes a lot of explaining. So, the first one is, well, this video is going to be pretty much the general conception of Breyerfest, like the layout, what to really expect. I guess like kind of a first timer video because Breyerfest is a lot to take in. And one thing, hold up, I got a haircut. Shorter. That's probably what it weird, but yeah, I got a haircut, so I'm so happy. But anyway, if you don't like looking at horses the whole time, then you're in bad luck. Anyway, the layout of Breyerfest, okay? When you go to Breyerfest, it's a lot to take in. I mean, it's very overwhelming. You will, how can I put this? If you're not used to being around a lot of people all the time, like if you're not used to that, then, you are gonna have to get used to it because there's a lot of people at Breyerfest, and you may think, oh, there's not a lot of people that are into Breyers except for YouTubers, except for kids and teenagers. You're wrong. You are way, way off. Because there is just so many people that go to Breyerfest. It's insane. And Breyerfest, okay, the Kentucky Horse Park, if you've ever looked at a map of it, it is just huge. Like, if you've ever been, the Kentucky Horse Park is big. Like, it is just outrageously huge. And, Breyerfest is only in a little part of the Kentucky Horse Park. Like, hold on, let me get this guy down because I want to get him down for the topic of special runs. Okay? Breyerfest is only on a little part of the... I'm making a video! Thank you. Sorry. Breyerfest is only on a little part of the Kentucky Horse Park, like, I can probably draw here. I'll use one of these. Okay. So like this, hold on, I need the wrong hand. The Kentucky Horse Park, let's just say, I cannot use this. Please do not mark on my special run. Okay. This is the horse park, okay? Like, this is the Rolex arena thingy, which is like right over here, and like, okay, this is the covered arena over here, okay? In this little part, okay, that's where Breyerfest is, right here. And like, you have the covered arena, and you have the outdoor arena thingy, and you have like the Arabian thing, the Saddlebred Museum's like right over here somewhere, and the entrance is like right here. So this is the covered arena. I know it's a bad drawing, but yeah, right here is the covered arena. Okay, this little square is where Breyerfest is, and this is like all the other stuff over here. Okay, Breyerfest is not in this area at all. Like, there's other stuff going on. Like this year it was the North American Junior Young Rider Championships, and it was like going on over here, and like over here is where all of the guest horses are. They're more like over here, but yeah. So, and then these are the barns over here for all these horses. So I mean, it's pretty small. I mean, Breyerfest in general is pretty big, but compared to the rest of the horse park, it's pretty small. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. So Thursday, when you go to Breyerfest, you go to the Clarion. I think the Arts in the Gallery starts at like 5:30, I think, Thursday. So you'll go to the Clarion, and if you have a dad that is into like amazed by things really easily, then you can pretty much just leave him at the Artisan's Gallery, and then you and your mom can go shopping. Because that's what we did, and he was like so amazed. He was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe all these horses, and oh, they're painted, and these little wagons. He was like amazed by the wagons, but that's a different story for a different day. So yes, But, and then when you go shopping, I mean, I was really out of the blue. Like, I wasn't sure about room sales. If you're like, I don't really think they'll want me in their room. Okay, you are not the only person shopping the Clarion. I mean, there is like, more people shopping at the Clarion than there is at Breyerfest. Well, I can't really say that. There's about the same. But there's a lot of people in that hotel, and it's a big hotel. And, like, there's a lot of people that are selling stuff. Like, almost every room, I can't say that, but a lot of the rooms are selling stuff. And you will just drive up there, even if you're not staying at that hotel. You'll just drive up there, and there'll be no parking spaces left. And you'll have to go park at, like, the Cracker Barrel or the Marriott or something like that. Because that's what we had to do. And, I mean, it is packed. And you will meet a whole bunch of YouTubers. Like, there was one girl, I don't remember who she was, but she asked me where I was. She asked me, I was wearing one of my YouTube shirts, and she's like, so you're a YouTuber? And I went, yeah. And she's like, oh, what's your YouTube name? And I'm like, Sophia Breyer. And she's like, oh. And then I'm like, well, what's your YouTube name? And she's like, I don't remember. I don't know what my YouTube name is. Well, I don't remember what hers was, but she told me. And then she's like, well, where are you from? And I'm like, Illinois. And she's like, oh, I'm from North Carolina. And I was like, oh. So, and I was just standing there, and she's like, blah, 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 talking to me. And it's just like, you'll just meet so many people there. It's crazy. So yeah, I wanted to get the Clarion out of the way. So you'll shop, and I got like 5 horses of Clarion. This girl, not the halter, the blanket, that girl, with that blanket on her, I bunged her down, and I got him the Clarion, not with that, or that, or that, but I got Big Checks Cash Clarion. I got Tortalis over there at the Clarion, and I got this girl, which I've been looking for forever at the Clarion. So yes. Okay, Friday, the Ninja Pit. The Ninja Pit, I did not go to the Ninja Pit because I just was not up for that. It was my first year last year, 2013. It was my first year, and I was just kind of like, I don't really feel like going to the Ninja Pit. I don't really feel like waking up that early. Even though we stayed at the Kentucky Horse Park Campground, which I will explain later, because I have people asking me about that. I'll explain that later. But, we got in the back way. My parents got in for free because they were staying at the horse park. Well, we were staying at the campground, so I had my button on, of course, but where's my button? Oh, Buton. There it was. You have to wear that all day. Anyway, so yes, you'll get in the Ninja Pit. I think there were Albarosas in there this year. Can anybody back me up on that? I'm pretty sure that was what was in there. And, like, test models. Pretty much what the Ninja Pit is. They're models that Breyer has sent over to China, or pretty much China, because that's what makes the models. And they've said, okay, this is what we want it made. So that's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, they pretty much say, this is what we want. Okay, and then some of the other models are models that China sends back, and they're like, oh, okay, so this is how we made it. And so, yeah, that's the Ninja Pit. And like rare models, test models, that kind of stuff. Okay, Friday, you will go to the Ninja Pit if you're one of those kind of people, which I wasn't. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to wake up that early. But you have to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning, and you have to get there. Because the line was all the way out to the road at like 8 o'clock, and it was crazy. That's what my mom said, because she had to go get breakfast for us. But, so yeah. And Friday, you will kind of be confused. That is your day to be kind of like, what do I do? I'm so overwhelmed. This is amazing. It is so overwhelming Friday. It is just like your day kind of to get your groove, if you know what I'm saying. So, yeah. And I did not have my, wait, did I? Yeah, I had my special run time on Friday. I did. And I got this beautiful boy, which I'll explain special runs later. Actually, no, I can explain them now. Okay, special runs. I got this one and this one. But anyway, special runs, how it works. Okay, I don't know where my special run time thingy ticket is. It's somewhere in this big room. Not big room, but small room. Anyway, so pretend like they'll line you up. You'll go in there and you'll like check and you'll say, oh, I'm here. And there's a lot of other people that are in the same time frame. So you have to be there 15 minutes before, and almost all the time Breyer is running late. That's just how Breyer goes. They they always run late, pretty much all the time. They did with us. So I think they were like 45 minutes behind. So we went up there, and they called a number. I think they called like 317, and I was 331. Yeah, I was 331. So I got up to the front. Okay, so they called 317. So 318, 319, and all the way down to the end. And so they called 317. So 316 would be last. See, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's really easy. Like, people will come out and be like, just hold your number in your hand, and they'll be like, look at your number, and then they'll look at theirs, and they'll be like, oh, it's fine. You'll be fine. So we got in first, and we got home, and then there's this big line in the covered arena by the Breyer store. It kind of like splits off. So wait, I can draw this too. So here's where they do the special runs. Here's the Breyer store line. This is outside, and this is the covered arena. Okay, this is the special run. They'll walk you up here, and you go up this ramp, and then so this is the covered arena is actually like huge, but this is the special run line. This is the Breyer store. Okay, it splits off. It goes like that, and they'll take you over here, and they have tables right here, and they'll have these guys set out, and they'll have ones wrapped up in bubble wrap, and then you'll be like, you'll hold out your ticket, and they'll put a little mark on it, and then they'll hand you a model. Then you go down and you see another one, and you'll hand them a ticket, and they'll put a little mark. And so after 2, you can't get any more for that ticket. Okay. Whoa, something just fell. Okay, sorry. Saturday is when you will have so much fun, it's not even funny. Like, I got to meet one of my best friends there. I horse mad, yeah. We spent all day together, and her dad and my dad, they talked all day, and it was like, oh, and we just ran around and had fun. And then the YouTube meet, I'll explain the YouTube meet later, because the YouTube meet is a whole nother video. It is very, overwhelming. Overwhelming, I guess that's the word you can put for it. Okay, Sunday is when, we only went for half the day on Sunday, even though it's only it's like, they end at 3:30 or something. But we went till like 12 and went back to our campground and just kind of chilled. So yes, and then we went to eat at Cracker Barrel. But, Waffle House. Sorry, I said I love Waffle House. I actually think the Waffle House is better than Cracker Barrel. Like, personal experience, Cracker Barrel, we've never had very good experiences at Cracker Barrel. I mean, yeah, they have good food, but I think Waffle House is better. No offense. My opinion. My opinion. So, yes, watch out for part 2 of Breyerfest tips. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye. I'm going to press the stop button. Hold on. Goodbye.